What is happening, my people? This is Tim with the Tim Dodd Show, and today I want to show you exactly how to get consulting clients, high quality consulting clients, not the kind that are going to be like, oh, can you do better on the price and all that. We want to show you how to get really good meetings with really good prospects that actually become those dream clients that pay you well, give you the margins, and truly value what you do as a consultant. Now, I have very in-depth tutorials, step-by-step, how to do that, and how to warm up clients, how to set up automations, how to do the sales process, how to do LinkedIn lead generation. Very in-depth tutorials. So check out the channel if you want to get the nuts and bolts. Today's video is going to go over 2 critical things that you need to have in place to actually scale, especially right now, because in the marketplace there is an overabundance of consultants, and to our clients, they all sound the same. Like, let's just be real. Now, before we jump in, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you click that bell, because I'm here to help you do 2 things: sell more and scale more. And I want to give you everything you need to be successful with your consulting business. So do that, and then we'll go ahead and jump in. So how do you get high quality consulting clients? How do you get meetings with high quality prospects? First off, you have to understand the state of the industry. There's way more consultants than there is demand for services. And to your clients, everybody sounds the same and saying, well, we've been in business for 20 years, or our clients like us, our retention rate side. Everybody sounds like that. Everybody has a similar sounding thing. And guess what happens when everybody sounds the same and you go out, like, let's say you do hire a lead gen company, these guys, just like, hey, we'll do your lead gen 15 meetings a month, which I do not suggest. We do appointment setting for bigger companies on a high level, and then we help and equip smaller companies. So I don't suggest getting these little lead gen companies, but let's say you have not uniquely differentiated yourself in the marketplace. You go out, you hire some lead gen company, and then they get you 10 or 15 meetings, and then you give proposals, and then those don't convert, and they don't have the budget. Why is that happening? Well, you think it's because of the lead gen agency, and it kind of is, because they don't understand these type of things. But what's really happening is that because you're not uniquely differentiated, you might get on a call, they might go, oh yeah, sounds great, give us a proposal, we're not doing it right now, 6 months from now. But what's really happening is they're on the call with 4 or 5, 6 other people that are pitching them as well. And because it all sounds the same, you become a commodity. And when it's a commodity, you're competing on what? You're competing on price. And who wins the competition of the price game? It's the lowest priced company. And so let's say you go, you know what, I'm willing to play the price game, which I don't suggest either. But let's say I'm willing to play the price game. I'm gonna have the lowest price of everybody else's bid, which means that you're gonna get on more clients and increase your revenues and all this stuff with low margins. So what happens here is you go down this cycle of you're taking on these clients, you're doing more work than you're actually getting paid for. You have no margins, and as you even get to say your goal is $20, $50, $100,000 a month, even if you hit that goal, your margins are so paper thin, you can't actually hire somebody to help. All of your money's leaving. You can't pay anybody. You're working 80 hours a week. You're burned out, and you don't even have a company. You have a job that you're a slave to that is actually paying you less than if you actually got a job somewhere. So how do we fix that? We do that with what's called client attraction. And we have a specific thing in our company called the client attraction framework. So I want you to think about it like this. What's that one thing that's keeping your client up at night, eyes staring at the ceiling, like can't sleep, stressed out, and how do you solve that? How do you solve that problem for them? Once you can figure that out, the next thing is gonna be, how do you solve that unique to what anybody else in the industry is? And it could be like, think about a way to communicate that in a way that's unique to what everybody else is doing. You don't have to create a new and unique way. You have to think about a new and unique way to communicate that in such a fashion that it's so clear that your prospect goes, that makes sense why what I've tried in the past didn't work, and why what you're doing is unique and will probably help me. If you can get that aha, like that separator, you now have a client attraction system, and that's what we call our client attraction framework. From there, the next step is that you want to have a high top of funnel. So now you're attracting the right type of people. They're willing to pay for your services. You're now competing on value versus cost, which when you're competing on value, you can charge more, which gives you more margins, which allows you to over deliver for your client. It allows you to hire more people on staff to help out, and allows you to build systems, profitably built systems that not only allow you to take more money home, but give you the freedom if you want to take 2 weeks off, you can. So here's how we take this to a whole nother level is with the second part. Like I would highly suggest, highly to use LinkedIn. That's where your that's where your clients are. I don't care if your experience is good, bad, whatever. That's where your clients are. It's where your clients are. It's a platform where you can network, you can connect, and even if you're like, well, I don't like pitching people on LinkedIn, there's no other context in which you can get more access to more of your client target audience in a context that is more open to you actually pitching something. So now you've got your unique client attraction system. Next, you have a high top of funnel, meaning I would reach out to thousands and in some cases tens of thousands of people. So you now have a top of funnel where you're reaching out, this middle funnel where people are raising their hands going, yes, I want to talk to you about what you can do to help me with this problem. You now have so much abundance of people interested in what you're doing that you get to cherry pick based off of budget, based off of timeline, based off of what they're trying to accomplish. You now get a cherry pick. So what happens there is now you're cherry picking. So you're doing less calls, getting more clients, scaling at a higher profitability, and even getting to the point where if you want to, hey, we want to start bringing on sales reps to replicate what we're doing here. We want to bring on more coaches or consultants or operations to help scale this, and your business can grow profitably. And this is exactly the process when we're working with companies that are doing like 10, 15 million with their consulting and their coaching companies. This is the back end of how they're actually accomplishing that in a very profitable way. Now look, if you want the nuts and bolts and the details on how to do that, go to my YouTube channel. I literally give away more free tutorials and step-by-steps and information that will actually help you sell more and scale more with your client base than other companies out there are like charging money for in their programs and courses and all that stuff. So make sure to do that. Listen, if you got value from today's video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click that bell. It does help us show it better. If you didn't get any value from this, don't do any of that stuff. Don't do any stuff. If you did get value, make sure to do those things. If you have any questions, go to the comments. I will answer anybody's questions that you have because I'm here to help you do two things. I'm here to help you sell more, and I'm here to help you scale more. So let's go, let's get it, let's crush it, and let's take this business to the next level. See you at the top.